What up? I'm in Thailand. Isn't that awesome? I made it. So I'm gonna do my vlog that I said I would do. Um, I'm a little nervous, honestly. I feel like I'm giving a presentation, so sorry about that. Uh, I was gonna say I don't really love the idea of doing these actually. I don't know why I thought I would do this. Or I forgot who I was. Like, I don't do things on time. I've been stressing about doing this and putting it off because it's just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just thinking about it. I'm thinking about it so much. Like, I'm gonna be traveling the city and I'm like, what should I do? Should I put this in the blog? Should I put this other part in the blog? Should I take a picture of this so they can see it? Like, I'm like trying to, I need to not do that. I don't want to become like this. So, vlog is going down to like maybe once a month. All right. But the good thing is that I'm a little yapster, so they'll probably be pretty long. And I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I bet it's going to be pretty damn long because I talk a lot. And my plan was to just start at when I left the airport and talk about everything that happened since then. Could be a minute. So, maybe put it on a long walk when you're doing the laundry or something. Whatever you like. So, I'm starting with leaving Atlanta. I flew Turkish Airlines. All right, check this out. And they gave me this blanket. Awesome, right? I like to think that it's like a Turkish bath towel kind of thing. Like it's very soft, but I think they give it to everybody, unfortunately. And I think all the airlines do it also. What can you do? But it still was really nice. I've been keeping it with me and snuggled with it. It's my little, I don't know what to call it, my little thing. Great vocabulary usage there. But yeah, the flight was great. I had 3 rows to myself, and so I just sprawled out on all 3 rows and slept. So I actually got to sleep during that part, which is unfortunately because that was the one time that I was already pretty well rested. So, oh well. The on-flight thing had a little like Mecca tracker. I thought that was kind of cool. It like pointed you like it's like a little arrow. It's like this is where Mecca is, and then the distance in kilometers to how far you were from Mecca. So, I'd always I might throw on the Mecca tracker here and there, just keep tabs on it, and flip between. I watched True Detective season 3. They don't the in-flight entertainment. They only show like a few random ass episodes. They don't just do like episode 1, 2, 3. It's like episode 2 of this random season, and then episode 4 of some other season. But season 3, they had episodes 1 and 2 back to back. So I was like, well, we'll do this. And yeah, I mean, it's all right. All right. Now, I wouldn't, no Oscars or Emmys. I don't know what they do for TV, but none of that. But I like the story, a little bit of a mystery. It was all right. So then we get off to Istanbul airport, and holy crap, you should never go there. That was a terrible place. The airport was nice, but it was so insanely overpriced. I'm talking $36 for like a sushi cart. Sorry, 36 euro. That's even more expensive. For like the little sushi thing you get at Publix for like $6 on Wednesday or whatever. $5, even better. Insane. $9, €9 for a little Red Bull. What the hell is that? I don't know. I pretty much starved myself in there because I didn't want to pay the price. I just paced. See, sometimes I'm really bad at decisions, and so I just paced the airport for probably 3 hours, keeping like, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy it, and I just couldn't bite like. Shout out to my boy Jack, love you Jack. He's so good at just getting in the mindset of like, this is about we're in a stadium, the drinks are gonna be $12. You just gotta buy the drink, And I wish I could do it, but I'm just so frugal. Like and I'm not even that frugal. Like I'll also just drop randomly like $90 on a pair of pants. So it's not even like I'm frugal, but like I just have this quality of like, I don't want to feel like I'm getting ripped off somehow. I don't apply that to the pants, but I don't know. So I just paced and didn't eat anything for a long time. And then I caved in and bought a sandwich that was awful for 16 euro. Sucks. So don't go there. Terrible place. I was so close. Well, I can't, just don't go there. Anyway, so then we leave Istanbul to Bangkok. That flight was not as good. I had 2 seats, and next to me was this guy named Steve from Italy. So his real name was probably like Stavinci or something. And he came in with like a red hat that said Thailand, a red shirt with the Thai flag also said Thailand, and then red pants also with the Thai flag. So I was like cracking a joke to him, like, pretty enthusiastic for the trip, aren't you? Or whatever. And he looked at me like unhappy and was like, I've lived in Thailand with my wife for 13 years. And I'm like, okay, man, sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Like, do you like it? He's like, I love it. It's my passion. It's my home. Like, I love it. I'm like, oh, okay, okay, dude. You know, I like your shirt or whatever. And then he just kind of like went into his own world. Not a good conversationalist. That flight was way worse. I mean, I don't know. All of these pale in comparison to the train ride I'm about to have, which I'll talk about shortly. But at the time, I was like, yeah, this kind of sucks. Super close to Steve. He's like snoring over there. I remember I was sad. I was looking at the Mecca tracker and like I'd been getting closer the whole trip. And then at one point I checked and now it was like behind us. And I was like, I missed like, what is that? I'm trying to think of like my tangent or whatever. I missed like my closest point to Mecca. And I was a little bummed about that. But anyway, we get into Bangkok at 6 in the morning. I go do all my exchanges, super easy. Get on the bus. They have like a little like token, like little bus token. It's like a plastic chip that you scan. I liked it. Get into the city, then go to the train station. I missed the first train. All right, that sucked. I was like, damn. So now my next train is like 5 hours until like 2 o'clock. And so they're like, do you want the rapid? It was the cheapest. And I was like, I didn't realize it was the cheapest at the time. I just realized it was the rapid. And I was like, yeah, I'll take the rapid, you know. But the rapid is the worst one. The other ones were express and special express. So I really had like the shittiest train possible. It was like, it's like the condom sizing when they're like, you can't say like small. You can say like big, extra large, like magnum or whatever, you know. So I just got the little rapid, which was the like trash, but nice version of saying it. It was only $8 to go 500 miles though. So like pretty good deal all in all, but holy crap. It was 13 hours, 13-hour train ride, leaving at 2, arriving at 4 a.m. in Chiang Mai. So I'm doing this train is so hot. There's like not really air conditioning. They have like one rotating fan and you can open the windows, which is cool, but it's like super packed seating. It's so hot, sweaty. Like it was kind of gross, honestly. But I was like, you know, can't say that. Gotta be down with the culture or whatever. So I just kind of sat there in misery until I met my boy Bon, who was awesome. He was like in between where the train cards were. I'll put this video in my thing. And you just stand in between them, even though you're not really supposed to. And he could speak all right English. And so I was standing out there with him and he was just talking. And it was awesome. I mean, like he was someone I could speak to finally that I understood. There was this dude at the train station who like just kept giving me geography questions. He was pretty cool. I mean, he was nice, but then he had to go on his train. But for like 2 hours, he just grilled me and made fun of me. Like he would ask me stuff like, name all the states that have 4 of the same letter. And there'd be like 7. And he had a little tablet. He'd go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then hand it to me. And every time I messed up, he would be like, you fucking from America. And I know geography better than you. And I'm like, all right, man. All right, chill out. And then he just did that. Like every time I finished, he had another question like on deck. Like he was 2 hours, man. We were getting into countries, and he liked to, his little favorite thing to say was like fucking state or fucking I, whatever was stopping me from getting the answer. So if it was like name all the countries that begin with A and end with A, I'd be doing it, and he's like, hey, Alabama, fucking state, or like. There was one where you can't have certain letters, and he'd be like, Belize? Fucking B. And I'm like, yeah, no, Belize doesn't work, dude. Sucks, right? And, yeah. But he was actually super funny. I really liked him, and he was I think I kind of impressed him a little bit. But he was cool, and he knew them all, like, off the top. He was crazy with it. Anyway, back to the train ride. So me and Bon was helping me out, and he was just my little safe haven, telling me things, telling me, like, tips. He was hitting me up with like his cousin's like hostel and like all this stuff. So Bon's a real one for that. And he gave me his WhatsApp and was like, hey man, you ever need anything? I'm here for you. Call me. He's like, because I went to America and so many people were there for me. and I'm gonna pay it forward for you in Thailand. And I'm like, dude, Bond, this is perfect. Like, I love you. So yeah, met a French girl there, pretty cool. She was awesome. She's from the Alps. There was an unfortunate thing where she was like, we were sharing pictures of our hometown, and so I like threw the horseshoe in there, and she was like, "Oh, cool. Here's the Alps." I was like, "All right, cool. I understand." She was like, "It's very green though," so I was like, "Yeah, you don't have that over there, do you?" So that was kind of nice. But yeah, it was pretty much just a pretty miserable train ride that I just powered through. Got to my hotel, which is where I am now. I'll give you a little tour. Look at that. Pretty good. I'll turn it. We got a mirror, bed, king size bed, which I always thought was ridiculous. No one needs that big of a bed, but whatever. I appreciate it. Fuck. Hello again. I had apparently paused it and talked to nobody for 10 minutes, hence my reaction that I just gave. I think I stopped with the room tour. I don't know what I said prior to that, so I'm going to probably pause this and look at that actually. All right. It seems I had just gotten to my hotel, which is unfortunate because I just talked for like probably another 15 minutes. Also, if you're tuning into this video is going to probably be like 30 minutes. So now I know. But anyway, I'm going to go recap. I've already said it, so this might be quicker. Oh well, lost to time, you know, happens. I've been playing a ton of games all over. Like, it's so fun. I'm having a great time because a lot of what I'm doing is just walking around the city and having these like little interactions, and at some point interacting with someone that's playing a game like basketball or volleyball or whatever, and then I just do that all day and then eat and go home, which is really nice. I haven't done any of the none of the hiking or anything like that, temples, you know. The good thing about Earth is it's consistent. It'll be there, you know, it'll be there waiting for me. Sorry, global warming, I know, insensitive, but I'm willing to wait it out. But a guy playing basketball, is he going to be there in 30 minutes? I don't know. Maybe he won't be. So taking advantage of that when I can. And also, anyone who knows me knows like I'm like in little heaven. There's a volleyball like complex kind of thing. It's beach volleyball, court volleyball, badminton, basketball, tennis, pickleball, like soccer field, and then this thing that looks like bocce. I'm gonna figure out what that is. Probably gonna be great at it. But big ass lights, fully lit until midnight, maybe even longer, but at least until midnight. Everyone is so inviting to like play. They're like, come play, come play. And it's just awesome. Like, you can just go play games there forever. It's like heaven. The funniest thing is like, I feel like this is available in America, but maybe not, because I feel like people aren't so, first of all, I feel like, all right, here's a big difference. People are out of their house way more here. Like, I feel like, at least where I'm from in Colombia, like, people are usually, you're with your group or you're like at home. People are like people are out a lot. And so at this place, it's like there's a bunch of people all there. And everyone's so accepting. I don't know. I don't know if this is different. I can't really tell if this is different from America, or if I'm just like, I'm not going to go ask somebody. If I ask people in America, like, hey, can I play badminton with you? I feel like I would not get the same kind of like, yeah, come play. I feel like I'd get like, they probably say yes out of pressure, but I feel like I'd be like, you don't really want me to play badminton with you. Which maybe they're doing here, and I just don't have the like the awareness of like the social cues of Thai, and I'm just like, they love it, and they're like, fucking why are we this goddamn American? But I don't know, they let me do it. So anyway, yeah, it's been fun to just kind of play games and meet people. I met this guy. He's like, well, this is the exhibit he's holding, but he was this artist. His name is Big. Everyone here has like their like American name, which is like they're always weird things. Like the volleyball people, there's people named like Random. There's a girl named Donut, Ice, and I'm like, I remember I tried to ask them like, is your name's obviously not actually Donut, but like, do you go by Donut to all your friends, even the Thai friends, or is it just like you whip that out for the Americans and the foreigners? But then I asked her, and she's like, "What do you? I'm Donut. I don't know what you're saying." And I'm like, "That's valid. I wish I could speak Thai better, but can't figure that out." But anyway, my boy Big, he was him and his wife we're in Myanmar, and his exhibit is only about artists from Myanmar who do art related to the revolution that's happening there. It was interesting. He was telling me about the revolution, telling me about the art. He has like three stories. He was just so nice, like so like willing to just tell me all about it. And then he was like, "Yeah, there's this guy he's the owner of the Contemporary Art Museum here. Tell him you know me, Big, like say you know Big, and he'd probably love to, get tea with you, talk about it all, and maybe even get you like involved in some of these things." And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds awesome." So I've had a lot of these experiences. I met a guy named Dino who like was from Belarus and playing basketball, and he just was talking to me and what he's doing. Um, yeah, I don't know. He was cool too. Like he was just talking to me about everything and being like, "Yeah, people here." He's like, "You need to get rid of your stereotypes because," he was like, "you come in and you think, you're like these kind of people that look this way, act this way. These people that look this way, act this way. And, maybe it's not like that. Maybe it's like that in your country, but like here, people are from some different places that's not necessarily how it is." And then when I first heard this, I was like, I don't do that. That's not me. But then I remember, low key, this happened to me because I went to like a tech meetup-y kind of thing. Not a tech meetup. It was just like a meetup with like board games, but it's all like digital nomads and people like that. And I was really expecting these people to be kind of like, make me feel dumb, I guess. Because I feel like that's kind of the experience I've had here is like they know a lot and then they're just kind of like talking to me. And at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's like they want me to know more. It's more of like, let me tell you how much I know about computers. Um, and I was kind of mentally prepared for that. But that's not what it was like. Like, there's more of a genuine sense of like, I just enjoy doing this and I'd love to help you like branch out and learn some more stuff. Or like, I don't know, I didn't get the same feeling. And yeah, he was kind of right about that. And I guess I was no different from having that stereotype in my head, because I definitely do. Or maybe you see someone that's like jacked who's in like finance and you're like, that dude, finance bro guy. I think that's kind of what I thought about Dino because he told me he was in business, but he wasn't like that really. Like he was different. So, maybe something to think about. And yeah, there's a lot of cool thing. I went to the volleyball meetup. That was what I did that was my big social interaction, I'd say. And those people are so good. Holy crap, dude. My boy Random. They all have their like little emotes. Random just like says hello when he wants you to set it to him. He's like, "Hello, hello, hi, hello." And once you said it to him, Random just gets on top of that thing and goes crazy. Like that man is so good. I was setting Random, well, only for like 3 times because then I got booted. They do all-time setter, like because these are like the Chiang Mai University team kind of. So they have some people that are like the setters, and they're just always setters, which low-key is a better system, like because you get to hit more, and setters get to set more. So like maybe think my volleyball people, maybe integrate it. Could be all right, but no, they're so good. Uh, yeah, they can all just play volleyball. They're all good at volleyball, and it's exciting. I want to get better, so that's kind of nice. I don't know what to say now. Um, there's a lot of little differences that I wouldn't think about. So like one of them is that like this hotel that I'm at is more like think like Grand Budapest Hotel, but like before or after it was cool. Like in the first scene when he's all old and he's like, "I love this hotel, it has its charm," or whatever. It's like that. Very old, very kind of like out of date, I feel like, but it's nice. And one of the things is that they have a key. Like when I came to check in, they had all the keys on the wall. And they're like, "Camerata," like I told them who I was, and they're like, "Camerata, here you go," and like picked the key off and handed it to me. And it was just kind of, I don't know, something like, I mean, it's not like a key card, it's like an actual key with a thing on it. I don't little thing, but for some reason it like hit for me. And but anyway, one of the differences is that they're a lot more electric. They like conserve their electric a little differently. Like for any of the lights in here to work, you have to have the key in the like slot in your room. So like you can't like leave any electricity on when you're gone because the key won't be there and it'll turn off. Another one was like the escalator, man. They're turned off until you step on them and then they activate. In America, just have those bad boys on 24/7, you know, just rolling. But here, it's like I thought it was broken until I got on it. And I was like, oh, we going up. So yeah, kind of interesting. There's a I guess like the showers in America. Sorry, Jack, for the water bill. My bad. I shower like 20 to 30 minutes in hot water often. Like, it's not good, but I just feel so good on my back and I'm just on my phone, and it's a bad habit. But here they give you like a limited amount of water, which is really good because it's like, for me, I was like, dude, I got cut off like 5 minutes into my shower, but I thought after it cut off, I was like, I cleaned myself like 3 minutes ago. Like, I don't even need to be here anymore. What am I doing? So I think it's actually a better system. But yeah, I wish, you know what, y'all should put, if you want, you should put questions for me so I can have a little more direction on like what to talk about, because there's a lot that happened. Actually, this is from my boy Jack Reynolds. I love you, sir. Very Jack and Joe moment here, even though it was just a Joe moment. Cry. I got here and nobody was doing anything, and I was like, this city kind of sucks. But guess what? It was the freaking king's holiday. It was like an old king or something, so it was like a national holiday, and nothing was. This happened. I feel like this happens every time I go on a trip. Like, I don't know why, but yeah, I was like, God damn it, the king is getting mourned or whatever, and can't get too sensitive about that. But yeah, whatever. It was a very chill. I was trying to convince myself. I was trying to like be like, wow, it's so chill. Like, I love how chill it is here. Like, this is awesome. This is what I wanted. And then the next day, it was like actually kind of people were doing stuff, and I felt better about it. But that was funny. It was the king's holiday. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm having fun. I don't know. It's pretty nice. Like, I feel like the thing that I might be sad in a week or two because it's still like a trip for me, like it feels like I'm going to be done with it and come back to all of you and talk about it, but it hasn't set in that this is my life right now. I don't know. I don't know what will happen when that does. Hopefully I'm not too sad. I might start vlogging a lot more if that happens. But anyway, I have to pee, so we're going to take a break here. All right. We back from the bathroom. One other thing I was going to say is I got a Thai massage. I don't think I've said that because I've already like done 15 minutes of talking that just didn't happen because I had to pause. I can't really remember what I said on this cut. So I've already said this. Sorry, I'm about to repeat myself, but pretty much Thai massage was awesome. It gave me the best, the xylophone back crack that I've been wanting for years. Like the one you dream of having, where they go like all the way. That happened to me, and it happened to me twice because it was this way and this way, and like, holy crap, man, that just sent me to like another dimension when it happened. In Thai massage, they use their whole body, so it's like they're essentially like grappling you as they're massaging you. Like, at least 70% of the massage is just like how you kind of expect, kind of like deep pressure. Not as much, not like these things more. It's more just like deep pressure. But then they add in like this part where they'll just like grab your leg and like push against you with their leg and be like, and then like they're like just like they're like pushing you with their arms, and then their foot is like massaging your like knee. It's like a whole body thing, and it was cool. I don't know, it felt very good, and it was a little painful, but it, like, after, you know how massages work. It was the after good. But yeah, like, it was it was crazy, and it was only $8, which is wild for an hour. They have some other ones that you can get. They have the Thai massage with balm. Might do that one. Sounds kind of intimate. But then they have the back and shoulders massage. Definitely getting that one eventually. Aroma massage. I don't know what that is. A foot massage is like another kind of cheap one. And then they have some other ones. They have one called like 4 hands massage, which is just 2 people massaging you. That is I don't like that premise that much. And it's not a sex massage. I know that's like a big thing here, is like, massage, sex, but it's pretty obvious what those are, because there are women outside that are like, hot sweaty massage, you know, like waving at you and like smiling and like touching you and stuff. So I'm like, no. Also, didn't tell him this, but hot, sweaty massage is not a good way to get a white person to massage you, at least for me. But whatever. Yeah. So I think that's where I'm at. The weather here is very comparable to South Carolina. I don't think it's that bad. I think everyone overhyped it. I feel like it's pretty humid. I'll give it that. It's definitely more humid and you get stickier and there's not air conditioning. So those parts do suck. And I'm comparing our summers to what it is now. So maybe it is actually pretty bad. I don't know. The Thai summer could be pretty brutal. But I don't know. Maybe it is kind of worse now that I'm thinking about it. But right now it is very similar to like a South Carolina summer in like July, maybe. Not August, not like deathly. Just like 90 degrees, pretty humid, maybe a little more humid. But it's not like unbearable. You just get sweaty, which is what I'm kind of used to doing. If you're like Columbia, if you're walking around for an hour, you're gonna get sweaty in the summer, like really sweaty, and you're not even getting that sweaty here. But yeah, the food is really good. I'm still see I'm so frugal. Like I'm so frugal with the spending. Like I wish I could be like the food's incredible. Like I've had all this good stuff, but I just see the opportunity to just get like rice for like $1, and I'm like I'm gonna just get the rice and chicken for $1. Like I don't need this authentic thing because this is so cheap, and it like is sustenance, which is bad. I'm even a pretty adventurous eater, and it's so dumb because I'm splitting like $3 versus like $5 for a whole meal, right? It's like it doesn't make sense, and I need to do it, but the part of me that wants to save money is still like embedded in me. So I don't know. Hopefully I have some better food to report, but the street food's incredible. Like it's really good. There's so much I think honestly I don't know, but like the protein is where it's at. Like I think that's what makes the street food so good. It's like they're not giving me some weird crap like soup or like just I don't know. It's always like you have your protein and the vessel for the protein, whether it's like a kebab, whether it's wrapped in something, whether it's on rice. It's like the protein is in there, you know. And like I love the fact that we have that because you're always eating like chicken or pork or like it's salty. You get like good salty food. I like that a lot. And then their smoothies and Thai tea are insanely good. Like come get a smoothie here. It's like $1.50 for a smoothie. A Thai tea is like literally $1. So good. Like it's just like it hits so good, especially because it's pretty hot, so they're cold, and like for the price, I mean that is the thing. And they're kind of like you can't drink like 10 Thai teas. The portions are much smaller here too, which I think is good for like weight loss, you know, if that's your thing, or like just staying healthy. Like I feel kind of gross ordering like 3 Cokes, you know, like I don't want to do that, so I order 1 or 2 Cokes. Even 2, I was like, what am I at? Ordering 2 Cokes here? Like, no, you know? And so you get 1 Coke, and then because everything's so small, it kind of makes you not want to eat so much because you see how much you have. A bunch of Thais sniff this stuff. I don't know what it is exactly. It's not a drug. It's like an herbal mix that just smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. And you have to just like inhale it like this, and it just clears your like sinuses, I guess. I thought I was gonna get high off of this, but you don't. You just it's just like I don't know, minty, I guess. But it is really nice. This could low-key fix our problem in America with vaping, because I mean I think the appeal is just like like having something in me now, like something new, a new experience. And so it doesn't do anything, but like maybe I'm feeling like I haven't done anything in a minute. I'm just feeling lazy. I'm like, let me just hit that hit that vapor rub smell, and now I'm ready to go. I feel a little tingle up in the nostril, and it's enough for me to like, you know, be happy, I feel like. So maybe a little solution, bring him back. Herbal container, new solutions here. Get truth get truth on it. But I think yeah, it's been fun. Send me like questions and stuff. If I make a new video like in the next week or so, that is a bad sign. That means I've lost all the friends and prospects have not panned out. Hopefully I'm responding in like a month from now with another video talking about my experience. But please send me questions or something, because if you just give me an open audience here, I'm just gonna talk forever, which is what's happened, you know me. So yeah, please give me some direction and I'll try to make sure. I'm gonna post, I have videos I've been taking, not great ones because I'm terrible at that, and also not, yeah, they're just kind of shitty, but I'll put them in here. They have some of the stuff I've been talking about. And yeah, goodbye. Should I do it in Thai? It's, Sawadi Krap.